Hey, welcome back. So I wanted to show you that you can now get on the waitlist for Google Bard. So to access this, I'll attach this URL in the description. So you can go to bard.google.com and you can click on join the waitlist. And once you do that, you should get an email like this that you have been added to the waitlist. And then you should see an icon like this here, and you will receive a notification once you have access. And some descriptions what they say you can do with it is you can help finish your art studio tagline, and you can outline your blog post. And similarly, they also talk about writing a novel, and there are some other use cases which they have described here, but unless you actually read through, you won't understand it. So in whatever we have, let's go to FAQs. Here they have a page on FAQs. So they also talk about this one, which is lambda model, which is language model for dialogue application. And they had also launched a test kitchen, a new space where people could learn about, get hands-on experience and provide feedback. So it is similar to generative AI, what we have looked at ChatGPT and OpenAI, and it is a uh, creative and a helpful collaborator, can supercharge your imagination. And I'll show you some snippets which I've seen on this. I don't have access it, but it looks similar to ChatGPT UI here. So they also say that you might not get the all responses to be accurate. Some of them may be inaccurate, so always double check your information with. And they also have a feedback loop which is getting better and better. Before it was launched publicly, they had some of their employees, roughly 80,000 of them according to the CEO, test this out. And after this, it also provides you the sources where the information came from. And it can't help you in coding it. So what ChatGPT can at the moment, Bard can't. So it won't provide you with coding questions for the moment. And why doesn't Bard know what I said in the earlier conversation? So its ability to hold context is purposefully limited, continues to learn. Its ability to hold context during the longer conversation will improve. So ChatGPT probably does better here because it knows the conversation history and the context too compared to this. So they have probably an advanced version. This is probably the first version. As time progresses, this will catch up. And like we looked at Microsoft principles of innovation, these are Google principles of innovation. So you can read through that here. These are the principles which Google commitment is for. And they talk about be socially beneficial and avoid reinforcing unfair bias, be built and tested for safety, accountable to people, incorporate privacy during design, uphold high standards of scientific excellence, and be made available to users that accord with this principle. So they have listed some of them, and since the link would be provided to you, you can read through them in detail. And how can you make Bard better? So one important part of developing responsibly is expanding participation. So people can experience Bard, provide feedback, and help Bard improve. And you can rate responses good or bad and send feedback to each item when Bard responds. Who can use Bard? I think anyone who has a Gmail account can use Bard, and you should be 18 years or older. And as we described, you have to be on the wait list and you will be notified when you have access to it. For now, it's available in US English, but they're going to expand it to more languages in future, and there is no mention on when this would be done. This is just a proposal. And the terms of service, so that's listed here. And they are also saying that when it comes to Bard, collects your conversation, your IP, your feedback and usage information. So this helps them provide the information and is used to provide learning for Google. So your feedback increases the effective of BARD safety policies, helps minimizes some of the challenges that language models inherit. So they uses past interactions with it, and your general location to generate its response. So who has access to BARD conversations? So they say that privacy is taken seriously and this data won't be sold to anyone, but it will be used to improve BARD and protect your privacy. And we select a subset of conversations, and automated tools should be used to remove personally identifiable information. The sample conversations are reviewable by trained reviews, and kept for up to 3 years separate from your Google account. And can I delete my data? Similar to your YouTube history, you can go to this page and probably remove all your BART activity here. Okay, so you can set that up here. And after this, are there any questions? Yeah. So do advertising, they are saying that initially for now they won't be using advertising your BARD conversations for advertising, but they might use it in future, and you will be notified whenever that happens. So I'll try to get the mockups in the next video, and I'll show you how it might look like, and share some more info on that. But for now, I hope you get yourself on the wait list, and let's hope we have access to this before we start reviewing a series on this. Thank you for joining.